So, Blazing Bash is coming in what, 2 days, and we pretty much already have a confirmation that it will be Naruto and Sasuke, given, I mean, if you've not watched yesterday's video, like, I'm not gonna go that into it, but pretty much we know it's Naruto and Sasuke. So, I went on Twitter, and I asked yesterday, or how many hours ago was that? It was 9 p.m., like, 15, 16 hours ago, somewhere. Ask people, what do you think Naruto and Sasuke will do? The Blazing Bashes that comes next week, and I wanted to see some opinions from people. Of course, we know they're gonna be busted. Given that Rage Obito is still insane, we can come to the conclusion that the anniversary Blazing Bash is gonna be just crazy. So I'll take a look at some, and then I'll speak my mind if something that I think is gonna happen shows up, I'll just say yeah, I agree. If it's something that I say like nah, then I'll not. So, New Stages express Naruto winning against Sasuke, nullify pushback. Yes, nullify pushback. This has to come. Like, it comes to a point where pushback is so predominant in the game. When a unit comes with any amount of pushback, it's just already insane. With one of their dupes, yeah, it's probably gonna be one of their dupe abilities. Like, Kabuki even said in a video that this ability right here, let me open up Itachi, Blazing Festival Itachi, this ability right here, this one, what it should have been on PvP is that it nullifies speed gauge knockback. That's what it should do on PvP, because this is okay, right? This is not bad, but it's not good. If it did that on PvP, that would be really good. Adults in, I mean, I don't care what the characters are, I just care about what they do. I honestly doubt they will counter going back on speed gauge, to be honest, but I feel like Naruto will be AoE doing status element. Sasuke will be single target nuke. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's a good chance for them to bring that, because with the anniversary Blazing Bashes, they have to be strong, and that's a thing that only that will already be strong, right? So for them to be really good, they need to implement something like this. If they don't, I mean, they can still be good, right? Both Blazing Bashes will be from the War Arc. Yeah, pretty much, it's kind of confirmed, because Sakura is from the War Arc, and Naruto and Sasuke are going to be a combination of them, but when we have either mobilization, pushback, or jutsu seal, watch him have 4 seconds mobilization? Nah, they won't do that. Imagine he has like 4 seconds mobilization and pushes in the speed gauge. Oh god, God forbid. Okay, the other one will have a new ability jutsu nullifies. Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, nullifying mobilization, I feel like it should be like a sync skill, if not just an ability. Of course, we have units that become useful in PvP just by having the ability of nullifying mobilization, and a lot of people still agree. I mean, still argue, I don't agree, but still argue that this Naruto is somewhat relevant on PvP just because it nullifies mobilization. And of course, Final Fight Sasuke, man. Final Fight Sasuke is a unit. A lot of people love him, but a lot of people forget that he also nullifies mobilization by syncing with Hidden Leaf. That would be such an interesting thing to have in these units, of course. Okay, I don't have predictions. Okay, not really you. Mid-range, rectangle, AoE, 4 switches. Man, 4 switches is a weird one, because we only have, what is it, 3 units the 4 switch. It's Deidara, the Super Impact, it's Hashirama, the Blazing Bash, and Sage Naruto, the PvP Kage League. Like, switching, it's really rare, but, you know, pushes back on speed gauge and immobilizes. Nah, I think I just said, the combo of pushing the speed gauge and immobilization would be something busted that they can totally use, but I just feel like it would be too broken. At that point, it would be just game breaking. Like, Rage Obito, let me just bring him up, because this is a good example, since he is the unit that came with the anniversary. Rage Obito, what he did was he came with an ability that already existed, right? He came with knocks back in the speed gauge, which already existed, but he made it stronger, because the one unit that had it, I mean 2 units that had it, were Shisui, which had a really weak one, and the skill Super Impact Sasuke, which already had but was pretty weak. Rage Obito just came in and blew that off the water, but he didn't like immobilize. Like, he's still counterable somewhat. If you immobilize and push back in the speed gauge, I feel like that's too much. I feel like we're due to a real AoE mobilization. Oh yeah, AoE mobilization is something that just doesn't exist. Like, all the good immobilization units are single target, killing Sasuke and Shikamaru. Like, Sakura, as much as people can overhype her, Sakura ain't that amazing, right? Sakura has 70%, which it's not relevant. It needs to be 90. It needs to be. Maybe they will bring a 90% AoE mobilization. That would be interesting, but yeah. About 6 and 3 with boost attack by 50, takes 2 chakra. That's too much. I mean, attack boosting just doesn't seem like too big. Immune to pushback and chakra recovery seal. Oh, speed. I was gonna say, speed is something that Naruto and Sasuke is an interesting thing, because every Naruto and Sasuke in the game don't have, except Sexy Jutsu Naruto, they don't have insane speed or health. Like, speed, okay, Final Fight Naruto is 209. That's not that insane, right? But he has really good health, 45,000, that's pretty good. He's pretty tanky. Final Fight Sasuke is the same thing, he's not that fast, and he's pretty slow. And he doesn't have the amazing health, and then you see a Blazing Bash like OT Naruto. Before Hilia broke, let's not talk when Hilia broke, okay? Before Hilia broke, 38,000 health, that's not that much, right? It's a big amount, it's not that much. Like, Naruto and Sasuke's are never too fast. Again, the one exception to the rule is this one, but let's pretend, okay? It's the one exception to the rule, 393 speed. It's the one exception, okay? But they're never like too fast or too tanky. So they'll probably be like very good speed-wise and very good health-wise, but not like insane. Not like 60k health or something like that. But yeah, decent speed, 320. Yeah, that's probably how I would say Naruto would be, right? And then Sasuke will be just a little bit less, because Sasuke is always a little bit less. Except for Rinnegan Sasuke. I'm pretty sure Rinnegan Sasuke was faster than Sage of Six Paths Naruto, but he had less health, and there's a siren outside. Always. Always, always, always. It's all day, nothing. I start recording, people will start going to hospitals. Where is Rinnegan Sasuke? God damn it, Rinnegan Sasuke is right here. Rinnegan Sasuke, he had a 300 and 200 speeds, straight up. So he was, at the time that was decent, but he only had 30,000 health, so he was kind of a little bit faster, but Blazing Bash, nah, not happening. Naruto and Sasuke dual card. I mean, they could make the new Blazing Bash one banner with Naruto and Sasuke, you know, Naruto and Sasuke one card, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They're probably gonna make one banner for Naruto, one banner for Sasuke. That'll make more sense. Also, if we take a look at the Blazing Festival, it means that they will probably come back with featured units in the Blazing Bash banners. So stay eyes open for those featured units, because let's say Naruto is better than Sasuke, Sasuke is better than Naruto. If Naruto's banner has like a Rage Obito or Minato, and the other unit is better, but the banner is like the banner for Naruto is better, but Sasuke is better, I would say summoning for Naruto would be better for free-to-play people, because you have a higher chance of getting good units. Let's say you summon for Naruto, but you don't summon for Sasuke because you can't, you don't have enough pearls, but you just get out Naruto's banner with like Blazing Bash Minato, with Blazing Bash Skill Mother, which are good units. You know, it's still very good, it's still gonna complement your team, but of course if you just want for the main unit, that's also a thing. But yeah, stay on eyes for the featured units. I think both won't be faster than Minato. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be faster than Minato, there's just no way. And my prediction is that maybe one of these units will get you back on the speed bar. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's probably, everyone has probably the same thing about them nullifying speed gauge, but maybe it would be cool if one of them was single target, and after using the jutsu, he moves to the same place in the speed gauge as the target hit. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nullify speed pushback, of course. When you have an ability that pushes enemy back slightly on speed. During combo attacks! Yeah, Here's the thing, these combo attack abilities, they exist, right? We have a combo, if you combo attack, you get slip damage and stuff like that. We don't have one for pushing them on speed gauge. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it would be comical if it did. Imagine you're comboing with someone and then just get... It would be cool. It would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's just... I don't think it's gonna happen. Naruto and Sasuke series 6 pevs. One has a buddy skill that ignores pushback. Oh, a buddy skill, not an ability, a buddy skill. Okay. Yeah, that's also a thing, that right? It's not necessarily gonna be like an ability. It could be a buddy or a field skill. Another has a field skill that gives others chance to ignore it. Yeah, I was saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. Both have the ability to ignore mobilization. Ignore mobilization, if you saw KCM, Naruto, and Sasuke, Sasuke's already open. When they came out, they had the same ability right here, right? This first one. They could make both with the same ability, just for kind of like the theme, right? Have both of them start with the ability to ignore mobilization. Since they are Blazing Bash, they are meant for PvP, so it would make sense. Sasuke and Naruto, them are... Buddy skill of 10% reset for Jutsu. I don't see that happening. Like, they would be too inconsistent, and on PvP, to be honest, resets ain't that big. Like, some units can be, but it ain't that big. So, you know. Naruto and Sasuke will be 7 star. Sure. I wish. They're not gonna be 7 star. No fights pushback. Ignores pushback. 60% chance to dodge and pushes back more than Rage Orbital. That'll be true insane. Man, Sasuke have a track record of having dodge with skill Sasuke. Maybe they'll give Sasuke dodge. That'll be interesting. And also pushback. Hope they're gonna be faster than Minato. Yeah, they're not gonna be faster. I think it's gonna be a Team 7, Naruto and Sasuke. I mean, that's not... I wanted some predictions of what they would do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think they're gonna do in the comments. They release in 2 days, so it's a good time to think. In my opinion, they're gonna probably ignore the pushback. One of them will probably be Wisdom. It will be a hard counter for Kage League Minato, we need one. And the other will be Body, a hard counter for Sage Naruto. The 2 best PvP units in the game, Kage League Minato and Kage League Naruto, they need counters, they don't have counters. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and good luck if you summon for them, and let's see if I land some things.